Yo, boys! HadsChat 62! Gaden's gone. Someone's always gone. We're on vacation. The HadsChat crew always vacation. And still begging for listener support. What we need. We've been playing League of Legends again. Is that right, Haas? We're gonna convert Sam.
Unfortunately, we have been a little bit.
You guys started playing yesterday, bro. Literally last
I know.
We played 2 days in a row.
League of Legends is stupid. We're not playing it. Stop.
We have 3/4 of the pod already plays. Gaden said he's down to play.
Bullshit. Gaden's not down, bro. He just says that.
He's a Teemo main.
Dude, League of Legends is a pipe dream.
What do you not like about League of Legends?
It's boring.
What's your favorite game?
I don't know if I really have one.
Dog shit.
You don't have a favorite game anymore.
I think my favorite game is playing like fun party games with the boys at this point. Right now.
Like what?
Genuinely. Well, right now we've been playing Chain together. I enjoy that. I like playing Monopoly and other like party games now. I bought this $2,500 PC to play party games with y'all.
I know, and it's still impossible to get enough people to even play that with, right? You should play League, though. You have to get over the hump. That's what Haas's sleep schedule is like fucked right now, which sucks for some things, but I love it for gaming. Because I know he'll be on until like 5 a.m.
What does getting over the hump mean?
I don't know. I'm not over it yet.
It's like there's just a hump. Like maybe it's for every game. You played Siege a lot, right?
Yeah, but that was over like a 5-year span that I got over the hump, and it was I took breaks, like year-long breaks.
Getting over the hump is just, I think, playing a game and like understanding. I guess like being able to do everything basically. Like, do every basic in the game without thinking about it. It's like, if you're playing Smash, getting over the hump would just be like, alright, I'm going to do a back air without having to, like, it's more so you thinking, oh, I'm going to do a back air, rather than, oh, now I have to jump, turn around, do a back, like, you just do it.
The hard thing about League is that, like, it's low-key, like, the golf of gaming.
Why do you say that?
Okay, let me explain this. Okay, so, like...
Insanely high skill ceiling?
Insanely high skill ceiling. You have to, and it's more of like a knowledge diff and like doing everything like right, but it's not like a flashy game. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, I don't know, like everyone can grind and be good at like golf eventually, maybe, but it's like just like the initial hump is so hard, just like League is. Like, it's not like a first-person shooter where you're just like I would say like FPSs are like basketball, kind of. And then, like, golf is, like, League in my head.
I think golf's actually a good comparison, because you do have to get over, like, a big hump in golf, too.
I think it is, but I think the difference
is,
for me, with golf, or say something else, that it takes a lot of, like, time put in. I put value in, like, the little things. So, like, say, like, in golf, when you're starting out, just being able to make good contact feels rewarding, right? So, like, you might have shot 120, but, like, you felt like you made decent contact that day. But for me, it's hard to find any value in the little things in League.
Like any skill check?
Yeah, like you guys could tell me all damn day like that was like a good like thing. Same as if you told me that was good contact. But to me, I don't see the value in it. So therefore there's no reward stimulus at all. So when I'm playing it, I'm just downright bored.
Oh, getting a kill is like a reward stimulus. At the very
or you could go like 0-8, but if you're last hitting minions consistently, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but like I said, you guys are telling me that, but at the same time when I do it, right? Because I've gotten a kill before, and I've killed minions. I have. Remember the first time we played Cam? I got like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And like you told me that's cool, but like to me it was like, I don't know.
I think it is the hardest entry game ever to learn to get into. Low key for me.
I know you've had some like phases of off and on where you'll grind and then not grind, and now maybe we're coming back.
It's so hard. It's also like this, it's so sad when you think about like you're playing people that you're like you're sitting next to giants, people that have been playing for like 10 years.
Yeah, but
they're like
yeah, they're dog shit though. You're better. You just have the mindset of you're better.
Know so much. There's just so much to learn. That's why League is such a hard game. There's too much stuff in the game.
Don't you just love though that like knowing that if you're gonna grind a competitive game, and this was my reasoning for loving it. It's just that you know it's gonna be popular, like the most popular game for the next like 10 years still. It's like it's worth it. If you want to play a competitive game, might as well play like the most popular competitive game.
Yeah, GTA 6 gonna kill that though.
No, it's not. GTA League was still popular throughout GTA 5.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
won't
but
be the most
GTA 6
popular.
is different. I mean, yeah, not at first. Not for like the first couple of years of GTA 6, but
Like
then
the
League will
first
outlive
5
it.
years.
League will outlive it.
Yeah, because
I don't
they'll
think that
start
really
making
matters
GTA
to me
7.
though. I don't think like the popularity of the game is like that important. Like as
It's
long
not
as it
to
reaches a
me.
certain threshold.
You and Jake are
You know what
similar
I'm
in that
saying?
light, because both
I
of
mean,
you
I feel
kind of say
like,
that.
and also like maybe it's just like the community thing, but like for like videos and stuff and like getting your name out there, it's like way harder too. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
Yeah.
yeah, for League,
Like,
yeah, that's not. It is way harder for that.
yeah, but I feel like I mean I don't know. I feel like for me, as long as the game reaches a certain threshold of players, I'm good to grind it and try to be
De-
really good at it.
Dead game, best game. If it's my game, I'll play it. It's not,
Mm.
then I won't.
Same thing. Yeah, I mean, if there's only one Rainbow Six Siege player in the world, like Sam's playing it. If there's zero, Sam's dead. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and that doesn't just mean Siege though. It could be any game. Like
Mm.
NCAA football 14 doesn't even have a player base. Still play it.
Sam
Mhm.
plays
Star Wars Battlefront doesn't have a fan base. I played that shit for years after it was dead because I liked it.
it. Mm.
So there's like it's two sides of the coin.
Why
I
do you
don't
think you
think
care
one
so
side's
much,
better than
Cam?
the other.
Why do you think you care so much, Cam, about the game popularity?
Because I don't want to be
Yeah.
dead. Because I don't want to play a game and be good at it just for like no one else to be playing it. You gotta have that. Like, who cares if you're the best at a game with 3 players? Want to be better to be best at the game with 300,000 players? Is that more of a flex?
So you play
Yeah.
games to flex then.
Well, I play
Is that a fair
competitive.
state?
I play like. Why do you play ranked in games? Like, what's the same reason you want to go for high ranks? I feel like it's.
I think it's more about flexing on friends rather than it is like the masses for me though. Like, the only
Mm.
reason I had Drive and Siege is because I didn't want any of my squad, aka Hoss, Jake, Coda, or Kong, to get too far ahead of me. So if anything, I would equate it more to FOMO than wanting to be the best in the world. You know what I mean? And that was never my goal, be the
Mhm.
best in the world. But like, I didn't want to be the one in the stack that was lowest rank. You know what I mean? So I cared about my rank. But outside of that, I don't really think there's anything else to it. It was more just making sure
I
that
mean,
like I had my place. So
why
fear
do
of missing
I?
out among my peers.
I care because I also want to dedicate my time. Anything I'm gonna play, I'm gonna want to be the best, and so I want to dedicate the time to something that matters. It's like, would you rather be the best at basketball or pickleball? Like, what's more better for your time? Like, you'd rather be the best at basketball because it's just like way
I don't
bigger.
know. I mean, yeah, but there's something cool about being the best at something obscure. Also,
I guess not as cool as being the best
I
at
think, I
something
think
ultra popular though.
yeah.
I'm picking
Being the
basketball
coolest
too,
thing.
but still,
I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
It's better to be the best at something than not the best at anything.
I
I
think
think it is really
more.
cool to be the best at something random though. I think
Yeah,
that's really funny. I think that's such a cool like attribute. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Mhm.
like
you're the best. Like, I don't even know. Like something
because
random. Like
it
couple
can't be
cracker.
disputed, you know. Like even
Mm-hmm.
amongst the friend group, right? Like no one argues that Cam's not. Everyone says Cam's the best at Smash. It's not debatable. Same thing with
True.
Hoss and
Let's see where this
and
is going.
no, same thing with Hoss and swimming, and then same thing with me and tennis. Like it's all no one's gonna
Yeah.
debate that. So
Yeah.
like there's like a novelty to that. I think for you, Cam, it sounds like it's less about you wanting to be the best at something that is more popular. I think you just don't want to waste your time, and I get that 100%.
Yeah,
Because you don't want to
definitely.
grind a game that later on isn't going to have a player base. Period. And I wouldn't want to either.
Exactly. That's why I've been playing Rivals of Ether. You know that game? I don't know if you've seen it. That other platform fighter.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
like didn't even want to play that with Josh, but then I figured out Rivals of Ether 2 is coming out. So I'm like, oh, it's just worth it because the skill set's going to transfer. I'm going to have an advantage over everyone else who's just starting off on it.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't. I think that sounds like it's more of your thing rather than like you want to be the best at the most popular things.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be a waste of time because I want to get into a game
Now,
and just for it to die.
yeah, now with sports or something like, yeah, I think everyone for the most part is picking basketball because that is cooler on surface
Yeah,
level.
it's way cooler than
But
pickleball.
with video games, I don't know if there's like one game that would where I would say, oh, that's cooler that like Haas is a pro at that versus whatever Cam's a pro at. You know what I mean? I don't really think unless it was like banana shooters versus like Haas's Rocket League pro. Like there's levels to it, but like say Cam was a Valorant pro and Haas was a, Siege pro. I wouldn't say one's cooler than the other.
I agree with
You know?
that.
Yeah.
So you need to get in the league then.
Yeah.
You need to give it an actual chance.
Dude, I have.
Yeah,
We're too busy playing
I've
more
watched
important
countless
games.
hours of it. I've watched so many hours of you stream it,
But
and I've
we're
never even asked a question about the game half the time because I'm just like, it's just not interesting.
yeah. I think it's a losing battle. I don't think Sam's gonna play the league. I don't know what makes Sam play the league.
Maybe we'll
I
do
don't
it in
know.
the chain
Strike
together
gold.
challenge. We can talk about the chain together run with everybody.
We can. That's way more important than the league.
Yeah, it is.
We've been playing this game. It's called Chain Together. It's one of my Game of the Year candidates, actually. It's actually
Mm.
my most loved and most hated game this year
Really?
at the same time. I mean, I've played a few guys. I think, yeah.
I can
It's a game
agree with that statement.
most loved and most hated. Yeah, it's the most
Well,
polarizing game I've played.
I don't hate it, but I can agree with you saying that because I'd
Mm.
say out of all four of us, you probably got the most tilted at times.
Oh.
Oh no, I
Oh
think you
shit.
got
Like,
really
like
tilted that one night.
no, like you got tilted at me, and then I just started yelling at you.
Oh yeah, we did get
Yeah.
into figures. Anyways, the
Yeah.
game is me, Cam, and Sam, and then our friend Jake. We're chained together in a chain, and like we have a chain around our waist, and we're all connected on both sides. It's closed chain, and we're trying to escape hell. And it's like a parkour game. It's a fighting game, and it's cancer. It's
Yeah,
so
you just have
cancer.
to go up. If you fall, you can fall pretty far down, and this will lose like 3 hours of progress. We're 11 hours in. We still haven't beat it. We're supposed to beat it after this pod.
We're right. We're so close. We're
Yeah.
hopefully going to be tonight.
Who do you guys think's the worst in the squad?
Wait, Jake.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
Haas is
For
hesitating.
communication.
You got a different answer, Haas?
For communication, is Jake, and I think that's the entire game.
Yeah,
shit.
but
I mean, we literally
Like,
made this thing
solo,
called
it's
Jake
easy.
jumps, to where Jake has to go behind us, and then we run and jump with him, so we can do the tempo. Because if he doesn't do the tempo, then he just jumps at everything, and then we fall
yeah,
down.
it's not a difficult like parkour game. That's something else to throw out there. Like the whole thing is like communication, like Haas said, and Jake's up by far and above the worst communicator in our squad, and that
I've never
makes him the
met.
worst at the game. So, because like you could play it solo, and like I'm sure there's levels to us four on who would finish it quicker, but none of the jumps are like challenging where you'd have to try them over and over and over again. Like none of them, not a single one. So, in terms of skill, I really don't think. I think a 10-year-old who barely plays mouse and keyboard could probably complete the game in
Oh,
sub
100%.
3 hours.
In like, yeah, in probably 2 hours, to be honest.
Yeah.
The game's really easy. The hardest part is, like, let's say I'm in the back, Cam's in the front. If Cam jumps, like, a second before me, I can get dragged a little bit. So,
Yeah.
you can imagine. On some of the jumps, they are kind of specific about how it works. But, I don't know. I think the game's cool because it's, like, I haven't really played a game like that where it's only, like, teamwork. That's, like, the only thing that
Yeah.
matters. There's, like, hella games where teamwork matters, obviously. But this is the only game where teamwork is the only skill factor. Like,
Yes.
low-key.
So, do you see Ninja's squad is the first squad to beat it
Really?
as a four-man,
crazy.
but it was open
Open
chain.
chain.
Should have been us, man.
There's no big
Should've been
group
us.
group that I've found that has beat it closed chain.
Literally, night
we're gonna
one,
be
we
first.
should have beat it, bro. Like, that's so stupid.
Yeah, and we would have been first
I
group
can't see would
post
have
it.
done it. There
Night
was a
one would have
point,
been
bro,
difficult.
where I was fuming with Sam, bro. I was so mad, bro. It's because, like, because a lot of times in the game you can mess up, but like it's because like someone was too slow or someone was too fast, but like you're the one who fell down, and so Like that, something happened of one of Sam's either Sam misjumped or I pulled Sam or I was too slow and Sam went down or vice versa, whatever. And Sam went down, bro. And I just wanted him to say that he fell so bad. And we like literally screamed at each other for like 30 fucking minutes about
Yeah.
it. Because he was
Well,
like, "It
it's
was
because
my
I kept
bad."
adding a but.
But
Yeah.
yeah, he kept adding a but, and I really did not want to hear the but. I did not
Yeah.
want to hear it. I
So you
did
think
not
it's
want to hear
game? You think it's actually a game of the year candidate?
I mean, I'm just saying from like what I've played so far that came out this year. What else came out this year? I don't even remember any of the other games that came out this year.
I
Elden Ring
think
DLC.
NCAA. I think NCAA
What?
14
What?
or 25
No,
wins game of the year.
no, that I've played that came out this year. I can't remember any other games I played that came out this year, to be honest.
Mm,
Because DLC doesn't count for game of the year, does it?
I don't know. It might.
I
I don't.
don't
If it
think.
doesn't,
I-
then I
Shadow of
think
Erdtree
dead
was.
ass.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was gonna talk, but then you said shadow of something.
Shadow of the
That's-
Erdtree, I think is like I think it could definitely be. And Miles Morales, I know it was like its own game, but it was only 10 hours of content, and they
Oh yeah.
counted that as a game.
They
Oh,
did.
well, shit. Never
But it
mind.
was a full solo game. You know, I was really enjoying this one game on Game Pass called Manor Lords, bro, and I got boned so hard. I was playing it right. It's a RTS, like real-time survival game, whatever, or real-time strategy game. And I was like probably like 8 or 9 hours into the game, and the whole thing is like you build a little like house or like you build like a village, and there it's just like the classic, like it's like Civ 6 kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
like the classic kind of game like that. And then I go on vacation to Hawaii. I come back and I notice like it's like gone on my computer. I'm like, what? Or it's like glitched on my computer. I'm like, whatever. And I go to Game Pass. Before Game Pass, the whole game was free. Now the only thing that's free is the game trial. So they
Really?
took it off Game Pass when I was gone in Hawaii.
Damn.
Damn.
How are you
And now
close to
it's
beating it?
35. I wasn't
Really?
close to beating it. I also have, like it has like infinite playthroughs because you can like get it the
Yeah.
first start every single time. You know what I'm saying? But I was like I had a really good start on my like save it out my save, and now it's $35 on Steam if I want to play it.
Damn. And it's
And I
not worth
don't
35.
and
is
I
it?
don't want to. I mean, I was playing it for free,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it like so much that I was gonna like buy it again. But I really liked it, and now it's gone. It's never happened to me before, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like a game was free, and then I go on it, and then it's not free anymore. It's so sad.
I'm surprised there's not a bunch more games like Chain Together, because that's like peak content. We were talking about while playing it, like, can you imagine the amount of viewers it pull in if it was like 4v4 races between like Kai, Jinxie, Queso, and like Ludwig, Miskiff, like all of
Yeah.
them. Like the amount of content is like endless. And
Yeah.
the fact that, dude, I'm so pissed. Next, if there's another game that comes out like that, we need to like. I mean, I don't care if you guys aren't down, but I need to find a squad that'll like day one finish it so I can get that out, because that is like, if you're the first to get the
Yeah,
clips
I
and
want
stuff,
to.
oh my gosh.
Ooh, by the way, the Chain Together speedrun, obviously at one person. No wings. They got it in first sub hour happened finally.
Nice.
What is
58
it?
minutes. 58 minutes. 58:37. This French guy. There's like no American runners in this game. The top 3 are French, Canada, and Switzerland. No one from there's not a single American on the speedrun. No one in America is speedrunning it.
Damn.
Dude, there's only 58 runs submitted, and 31st is 2 hours and 40 minutes. So you could definitely put your name on there if you just wanted to have it.
Wait,
on, like, the hit-
31st is 2 hours?
Yeah, 240.
Damn, I'm better than that.
Bro, we
Yeah.
could low key get like the. Yeah. Wait, someone just posted a 24:47.
24?
Really?
Yeah, they posted a 24:47.
Well, there's
Any
leaderboards. There's leaderboards on the actual game, and there's like a 2 second
And it's
one.
and it's
Any-
wing
what?
percent.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's
they
definitely,
start
like,
with
glitched.
they start with full wings.
Yeah, but your wings don't go up; it just lowers full time. I thought.
No, you can full fly. You full fly when you get full wings.
Really?
Confirmed.
Yeah, like confirmed.
I thought so.
I
Lowered
didn't
your
know
fall
that.
speed.
No, like literally, like they can just fly to like it's not full fly, but they're jumping up and down and like zooming around.
Like an Elytra.
Yeah, yeah, like an yeah, it's exactly like an elytra actually. Yeah, so with wings, the speedrun is 20 minutes.
I'm surprised there hasn't been
Damn it.
more multiplayer fighting in games like that. Or it's just like that's such an easy
Maybe there
but
will be
good
some.
idea.
Wasn't there one and then it got taken down?
I don't know what it was.
for like stolen assets. It was like there was like 3 or 4 that were made like
Man.
after Only Up, and they all got like copyright striked or
You're
however
thinking
that
of the
process.
one that was Only Up 2, right? Because Only Up 2
Yeah,
got taken
yeah.
down, and that was just single player.
Wasn't that one ass though? Like really
Yeah,
ass?
it
Probably.
was not as good. The mechanics on it were shittier.
I mean, like the game is like I don't know. I feel like if you're making a game like this, I feel like it'd be so boring to make. But it's probably free money, right? If they're just using
Dude,
assets and
yeah,
putting
it was
them in.
such like an easy idea, and it's like for streamers, like, you just have like some like you didn't have to do marketing. You just pay like one big streamer to play it.
Thing that sucks though is that like to make it, you have to make sure like it's possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's super easy though. You
I
just do it
wonder
every
if
single time once.
I wonder if you just do yeah, but or you could just I bet there's something on the back end where you can like see if like player physics like can make that distance
Hmm
with the like,
Probably.
height accounted for it, probably so.
Yeah. I mean, you
So
know
then
your
it's
game
really easy.
also. You can
Yeah.
also just run it yourself, and it'll probably be easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Definitely do like a
Do you
full
guys think,
playthrough before you release it.
dude, being a game dev would be fun if you were like going through and like going crazy. Cause like, did you all watch the Valor on console thing? They were talking about it, and they were saying that like their entire dev team, like the entire time, you know how they're bringing Valor to console. Well, they had to like figure out how to make it work, and there's this like mechanic where you have like a focus mode where it's like a little bit of like aim assist, and it goes slower and stuff, so you can actually aim on a controller.
Hmm.
And they were saying like one day in the office they like figured it out, like they like got it how like it was the first day it wasn't janky. They said it was janky for like all their development, and then they like somehow had the focus idea mode. They made it over a course of like a week or however long.
Hmm.
They figured it out, and then like the rest of that day at the office they were just fucking
Oh
grinding
yeah.
5v5.
Oh, they
They were
just
just
were
doing
playing
5v5.
games.
Yeah, and it just got super competitive, and they were all just like grinding, like the
The
entire
fuck?
day, like at the office. That's fun though, dude. Like that
Yeah.
must be like a breakthrough moment in like
Yeah, but that's like
dev
getting
team.
high on your own supply, man.
What? I think you have to. I think a dev that doesn't do that is bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, but isn't
Low
there
key.
such thing as like alpha testing, beta testing?
Yeah, but if you don't
Well,
enjoy it
yeah, but
yourself
before
and
that,
you're the one that made it, then like who is gonna enjoy it?
hmm
No, but I mean like during the work hours, like it's like feels like getting high on your own supply.
I mean, but I feel like a
Difference
big
between
part
doing it
of
on your own
it.
time.
I feel like a big part of it is like you're playing. Maybe you have to play pretty normally or a lot to make sure there's no glitches too, right? Because you're getting the normal experience, right? I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, I just
also
feel
if
like
you
they
have a
hire
breakthrough
people
like
for that, is what I'm saying. More so. Like the
you don't
actual
think
person
devs
like
like
coding and doing graphics and stuff, they're probably not. I mean they play it, but I'm saying they're not like playing it. Whereas like
you
they
don't
probably
think so?
hire out they probably have certain employees that are like supposed to do that, like quality testing, essentially.
I'm sure they do that, but I'm sure the first playthrough is always like the person who like coded it or something like that.
Yeah, like a ceremonial type deal.
I mean,
Like
I'm
the
saying like, okay, let's say you're a game dev. I know there's like hella process. Like there's the art team, there's all this stuff. But let's say you and your team just finished level one. You're telling
yeah.
me you're not going and playing level one before you move on, like a bunch of times. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're probably playing it a couple, but I'm when you say grinding on Valorant, I'm thinking to myself, same way a fucking coke dealer decides, yeah, I'm just gonna pull some coke out of my car while I'm in the middle of doing deals around the town and do a couple lines, you know?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's a stupid argument. I think you're
Oh,
right.
on the flip side, did y'all see that apparently like they like scrapped the entire Riot MMORPG and they're like redoing it?
Damn, let's go. More time they can
They're
focus
like
on the 2x KO.
they're like redoing the entire thing. That's what Coda told me. Yeah. They were getting to a point of like what the game was gonna look like, and they're like, "Fuck, this is ass," and they like
Dang, they
scrapped the
just.
entire project.
Well, I wonder what
They
game
like
they're basing it
restarted.
off of.
I have no idea, but it might be the best game of all time.
I know. That would be hype.
Like actually,
That'd be a fun game to grind day one. All
that would
Riot
be a
games.
really good.
Riot's is Riot the goat. Unironically.
Riot might be the GOAT. What's the best game company you guys think? Nintendo?
Uh, what was it called? PlayStation Studios.
PlayStation Studio? Is that
Dice
count?
for a little
What all
while, I
games do they
thought so.
make?
PlayStation Studios is the people that make like. I think they did. I mean, their resume's crazy. I think they worked on Last of Us, God of War,
Mm, mm.
Spider-Man. I know it's like Insomniac under it, and it's like the
Oh,
PlayStation
okay, that
Studios is
makes
like
sense.
the hot the one above.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about like maybe like a more specific than that
No,
though,
I
'cause
think
that's
it's
a kind of an umbrella
Rockstar.
thing, right? Rockstar?
Rockstar
What
North.
has all Rockstar done, like besides Red Dead and
They
besides
did Bully. I think Bully's good.
Bully.
Bully?
What's the
They named
one
like
shooter? That one shooter that they made. Fuck.
Max Payne, LA
Max Payne.
Noire.
Yeah, they're
I'm
all
looking at all their
gas. They
games
don't
right now.
miss.
Yeah, they have. Yeah,
They don't miss. But I also thought Dice for a while before EA bought them out.
another game got announced the other day at the Summer Games Fest. It was really fun, and Gaden's not here to talk about it. Fucking Skate. The new Skate game's coming out. Skate 4.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I never
yeah, the
played this
full
as a
thing
kid.
came out. I think Bethesda used to be like one of my favorite,
Is
but
that,
they kind of fell off a little
is
bit.
that Skyrim and Elder Scrolls? Yeah, they haven't had it.
Yeah,
Is that
Skyrim,
Far
Elder
Cry?
Scrolls,
For
Fallout,
Fallout,
every
I mean?
Fallout,
Yeah.
Quake. They might be the GOAT, bro. They got Doom. They got so many like legendary games.
They do, but their fall off
Elder
needs to be
Scrolls.
studied.
Dude, Elder Scrolls 6, bro. We've been waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 for like decades now.
Wait, they actually made Redfall.
What
That
is
game is
Redfall? Oh, yeah. Didn't they also make
Bro,
like
dude, I feel bad for the guy that is the CEO of Xbox, because you know he'd be getting lied to.
is it Phil Spencer?
Like Phil Spencer, he'd be like
Dang.
hyping up these games, like his teams are telling him like it's gonna be like awesome, like he's promoting it, and then it just comes out and it's like the worst thing ever, and he just has to apologize. Oh, they made Dishonored, dude. Bethesda made Dishonored also.
Yeah, but
They might be the
Bethesda's
GOAT.
pretty
Skyrim,
good.
Dishonored.
I mean, if you count, oh god, it's so hard because like I don't even know Nintendo's like or child companies that make like the individual games. If you count like
Oh.
Breath of the Wild and everything under that, under Nintendo, like that's pretty good.
From Software, Platinum Games. That's a good one too.
FromSoft's up there with all these.
FromSoft is really good. What do Platinum Games make? Oh, these are I don't know any of these games. Oh, Metal Gear. Do you guys have any games from your childhood that you like have no idea like what they were, but you played them and they were like bangers, so you never heard anyone talk about them?
The Bigs.
What?
The Bigs.
What is that? Implore?
It was on the Wii. The Bigs, and it was a baseball game, and it was gas. But it
was
wasn't
just-
any
it was just so
baseball
much
game.
fun.
Yeah, like you could like get there was like a meter, and if you got juiced, like you'd turn it to like a black and white screen, and like if they pitched you the ball, no matter what, you just hit it out like out of the park,
I've
and you'd like
played this game.
you'd like destroy like the video board. I used to play that with Jagger Cars so much, bro. It's such a good game.
Like at his house.
Yeah, or at Xander's house, because we used to hang out with Jagger like religiously.
Oh, dude,
Such a good game.
This freaking the cover art gives me so much nostalgia.
Of what?
Of the Bigs.
Oh yeah, I know. It's such a good game. Like actually, like it probably would be shit now, but like back then,
Yeah, it's peak.
that was so good.
That's awesome.
I gotta look at it too. That's where That's where I kind of found my love for baseball. Was this game? To be honest. Yeah, Albert Pujols on the thing.
I have 2 games, and they're both Game Boy games.
I was
I have,
about
like,
to
no
say
idea.
Game Boy games, like every Game Boy game for some reason. It was just
Okay,
like
so on my Game Boy,
Yeah,
I had 2 games that I remember that I fucking played, and one of them was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Fall of the Foot Clan. And I don't know if I ever beat it. I just remember playing it for hours and hours and hours and hours, and it was amazing. And the other one was, I think it was like a Pirates of the Caribbean game, and I remember it was awesome. And the entire gameplay was you, like, on your ship, you just go to your ship, you go to an island, and you kill people on the island. And that's like all it was. And I played this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game so much, and it was so much fun. Oh, I'm looking at it here. Wait, never mind. It was, yeah, I think it was just TMNT. Yeah, 2003, that game. 2003 version. Oh
thinking
my
about,
God.
dude. Yeah, because I played games growing up literally my whole life. I don't couldn't imagine growing up in like the 1990s or something. I guess I'm just going to arcades.
They had games. They had the game, the Cube. I think you gotta go a little farther back than 90s.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but it wasn't like mainstream like that.
Yeah, but oh
It was
yeah, you gotta
not
remember. No,
mainstream like that. It was
you gotta remember.
not
Cam
mainstream like
doesn't
that.
do things unless they're popular. Remember?
Oh
I
yeah,
probably
you're
Yeah.
on the.
would. Yeah, I probably
He
would
would have
though.
shit on gaming back then. Even though weirdly,
That's not true.
when we grew up playing games, that was taboo. Like you didn't talk about that in front of a lot of people unless they gamed.
I think I talked about it with everybody I played with.
Okay,
Talked
well you
about
were
it.
different. You were a little different then.
You're telling me in elementary school you didn't talk about games?
Okay, like once you're like hit
Who are
puberty
you?
and shit, and you're like, I like women, you decide
No,
maybe I
that's
shouldn't
cap.
be a
Whenever you're in
nerd.
elementary school and you have that 30-minute recess, everyone pulls out the DS. If you have the DS, you're the cool kid.
Yeah, well, DS was different. It was like if you gamed, like if you really gamed, like you didn't really.
I don't think anyone in like
Bro, those guys
elementary
are
Yeah,
school.
crazy. I don't
you
think
didn't
anyone
run
today
a,
has an
you
Xbox.
didn't run around school like eighth grade or like early high school saying, I fucking do this and that gaming wise to like women. That wasn't a thing.
Oh, to women though.
First of
But
all, I don't
then,
think we
I
talked to girls in
I
eighth
feel like
grade.
you still don't do that.
yeah, but it's less weird to say like, I don't want to go out. I'd rather just hop on the game. Whereas like a few years ago, you said that people were like, bro, you're a fucking loser. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't mean that.
I don't know. Maybe y'all were just different.
I didn't mean it wasn't
Yeah,
mainstream, and the fact that I wouldn't play it because it'd be weird. I meant that like probably wouldn't know about it, or I wouldn't be like put on by like my
just
parents.
because,
Yeah,
yeah.
because like
Yeah.
not everyone's talking about their GameCube, so I wouldn't even know it was a thing to play it.
I mean, you didn't. I mean, I feel like to all like. I mean, I've had the same friends forever, but like me and Cam were playing like Ninja Hayate in eighth grade, so it was like that's what we. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we were playing. So
Hmm.
Yeah, you talked about it with your
Weird.
friends. I'm saying you didn't go around talking about it to just anybody.
I mean, if we talked about it, I think
I
I don't
guess. It was
think
like
that was
mainstream.
ever.
I
Like
swear-
what I'm saying is like point of talking points to like a new dude that you just kind of got to know, right? And might be like a friend of yours in the future. The first talking point wasn't like gaming
Nah.
back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like now maybe it could be.
Yeah, cause like I mean, the only place I ever met people were school and like sports. So I
Yes,
guess
whereas
sport people
now
would
it's
be
different.
sports, and then
Yeah.
the school people would be like, "Man, this homework sucks."
That's what I'm trying to get at. Like now, like you, like gaming somewhat more of a talking point and like a way you can connect with new people
I mean,
that
yeah,
you
I don't
wouldn't
know if
otherwise
gaming's
have.
like I don't know if gaming's ever the first talking point. But I don't think that makes it weird
Yeah,
to talk
unless
about
you're at
it
like
first.
the gay Smash Bros convention.
The gay
Then
Smash Bros.
Yeah, yeah.
you can talk about it.
Yeah, me and Cam were looking for Smash Bros tournaments, or I was, and I got in this Discord called North Carolina Smash, and it's like they post all the tournaments and locals you can go to and stuff for Ultimate. And I was looking, and there's like only one tournament that's like really, really consistent, and that's the NC State University Gay Smash Tournament, and that's what it is,
Once
bro. I don't
once
know
we saw
if
the
you have.
location, we knew it all made sense.
We knew it all made sense. Yep. But I wonder, like, man, the gay Smash tournament, man.
You wonder what?
Do you do you have to be gay to go to the gay Smash tournament, or do you have to be like in the Pride to
I
go
don't
to the
know.
Smash tournament?
It's probably just the
Or
name of the
you're me
tournament.
and Cam pull up?
It's probably literally
The
just
gay
the
Smash
name.
tournament.
Yeah, like how there's like collision.
It's just
It's probably just gay Smash
Game
tournament.
and Watch.
That's what I'm guessing. Oh yeah, it's probably just Game and Watch players. We can talk about Justin's wedding. I guess Sam can't.
Yeah, y'all got it.
Sam can't. Yeah, he wasn't invited. What? We are back from ad break. We're back from ad break. Our co-host had a bathroom break or something. I don't know
He
where he
just
went.
left. I don't know. His pay cut.
He-
He's not getting this much
he's
pay cut. It's
being-
not a
yeah.
big deal. But
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
what do you think about Justin's wedding? We sort of already talked about it. We
Yep.
can talk about it again. You actually like
Yeah,
it?
we were just like, yep. I mean, I think I had a good time. I mean, I love seeing one of the homies get married. It was always fun. I think the ceremony was really good. I like the ceremony. It's our friend, we call him Nitzel. He just got married. I thought it was exactly what I was gonna. I thought it was exactly what I was expecting.
Dude, I thought it was
Like-
so good.
Like bar for bar.
so
was,
good.
Isabella asked me if it was weird to see Justin cry because he was crying up there a little bit, and I thought that was awesome.
Oh yeah,
I've
that's
never
great.
seen Nitzel. Like, this guy, a friend, is like your stereotypical like dude. He's a guy. Like he's a professional fisherman. To put that out there for you guys. So like, I've never seen him talk about his emotions at all or anything like that. So it was good to see him up there getting emotional. I think that made me feel like I think it made me feel good. It almost made me emotional. But seeing a dude that doesn't get
Oh
emotional
yeah,
for
that's
something
one
like
of the
that,
strongest
like
things.
that made me really happy because I think it's one of my favorite moments in life is when you see someone that is doing something out of character in a good way. If that makes any
Yeah.
sense. I think being ooh, that's actually just good in general. I think seeing people do something out of character but in a good way is like one of the best feelings ever. I trying to think of an example. Like I don't know, just seeing like an angry person be nice or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like seeing Cam actually like care about his
Dude,
friends. Like
what
it's
are you? I
pretty.
knew you were gonna say something like that. What the hell are you talking about?
No, I'm just kidding. But that was probably
Uh,
the best part of the wedding for me. It was it was
did
really
you
good.
like not being like on the job as a groomsman? You like
Oh yeah,
way
because
more just. Yeah, we haven't.
I like
I never was even like at a wedding really until I graduated. Now I've been to
before.
2 in a month. I feel like a veteran now.
I feel like they always say that, right? Like when you graduate high school, you wait like 3 or 4 years, and then you're just
Yeah,
going to
holy
weddings like
shit, they're
all the
just
time.
bang, bang, bang. While I was there, I got a freaking offer for a job, pretty much. These
Mm.
Colby's freaking girlfriend's brother's wedding. They want me to record because they knew about my high school vlogs. I was like,
What, were they going to provide you a camera?
yeah, yeah. Kelly's provided me. Or they're gonna give me a Canon camera. I would just take that as payment. They should just give me that as payment. I've always wanted like a camera like that, but
Mm.
I'm just worried. I think I'll be able to do it, but I don't want to mess it up. I want it to be
I
good.
really think okay, so like I've been in the wedding industry for like my entire life by like a little bit, just because my mom's a wedding photographer and I've seen her talk about these things and stuff. I really think you should just watch like hella videos about it
Hmm.
before you like do it. I think it'd be easy. I don't think it's too hard. The real
Yeah.
hard part is being the photographer. I think that's harder than being the videographer because I don't know, like if you just watch like how to do it videos, you can. I feel like you can go
Yeah, for
crazy.
sure.
You can go crazy. Because like my mom wanted me to do that back in the day when she was doing weddings. She wanted me to video them, and she's gonna pay me a little bit. We never got that
Yeah.
worked out though. 'Cause we had to get another camera, but it'd be pretty
And we
fun.
went to the wedding with Blake. Blake gave me a godly idea for a YouTube video to like eventually. Well, I don't know how long it'll freaking take, maybe 15 years or
But
something, but to tier list all my friends' weddings.
I gave you that idea.
Oh, that was you. Oh, was that you?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
I know
sorry.
you're doing this. I
Nah,
literally
nah,
said
nah.
the real reason Cam's coming is to add to the tier list, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a banger video in 15 years, and then
Is it gonna offend people
if
though if their wedding is like? I don't think there will be any
if
Fs. There's no way there's an F unless Anthony's like wife like cheats on him in the middle of the wedding
oh,
or something.
there can be an F, bro. I mean, like I feel like there can be a F just from what I saw, because like I think I said this on pod before. I used to set up weddings and stuff before nursing,
Yeah,
and I've just seen some stuff that looked like an F. Like just how it
yeah.
was going. Like maybe the day turned out good because I'm usually not actually there for the wedding, but
Hmm.
I've seen some like disastrous stuff, like just like monster people, like just being
Like lizard people like flooding the
not
scene of a
no not
wedding or what are you talking? I've seen
no
monsters coming out of the
monsters.
swamp with like. Yeah, that'd probably
Yeah,
make it. That'd
they
probably
were
make it a.
ogres. No, just like where they don't have a wedding planner and like the mother-in-law is doing everything and they're like going fucking crazy, or like the wife comes out and she's like barking orders like every single person to make sure like everything's like perfect down to her right detail. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of miserable in a way like that. I wonder how people. I wonder how people do that. Like
What?
you're having such a good day. Like if the flowers aren't right,
Oh
like
yeah.
how could that ruin the day for you? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't get
Like
pissy over
like
that.
okay, let's say like something we care about, food. Like you just got married to the love of your life. The food sucks. It's not gonna ruin your day.
Yeah, yeah.
Like actually, like maybe you can joke about it. You know what I'm saying? But you're still gonna be overjoyed. You know what I'm saying by like what just happened. So like I see these people and I'm like I know they want a perfect like storybook day, but like you don't have to yell at the flower girl because
Yeah.
she like messed up one of the things. You know what I'm saying? Like that just makes some sense in my
That's
head.
what I
I don't get
liked
that.
about Nitzel, actually. There's a moment of that where sort of what you're saying happened. You remember when we were eating? When we were eating, Haas and Izzy did some retarded inside joke thing where they kept giggling at each other, and I was like, what the fuck are you guys laughing about? And I was actually getting mad, because I hate when people do that shit. They just laugh about an inside joke and don't explain it, and they just kept giggling, and they started laughing more because I was getting angry. I was just like, what the fuck are you guys laughing about? And then Justin came over, and he was like, hey guys, stop cussing so much. But he was so happy still. Like, he didn't
Yeah,
get pissed. He was
yeah.
just like, guys, don't cuss, guys. He was happy about it.
Yeah.
But
That
that
yeah,
was a
that
good.
yeah.
Like
I
Justin
know
didn't
what you mean.
care.
That was a good moment.
Yeah, like Justin could have got like sort of pissy, like don't ruin mine, but he was just like don't cuss.
But I will say, I think I did enjoy being a groomsman and best man more than not because I have been looking forward to that moment like all my life with Blake, like
Hmm.
being his best man. So there was like a major bias going
Yeah.
into it. But I would say like being groomsman, like there's like a lot more you have to do. Like you have to get there so early. But I think it's an honor to do that stuff. So I like it more, I think. Obviously, like I really wouldn't want to do it to someone I'm not close to. Like if you just like got asked like kind of randomly, do you know what I'm saying? To do it, not randomly, like they just needed one person and you came to
Yeah.
mind. Like that would probably like be really boring. I wouldn't like that. Ooh, I got a question for you. Did you see anything there that you would like really want in your future potential wedding that you would have?
Anything
Like,
there?
did you see anything they did that was like, wow, like I want to do that in my wedding?
The area was fire. Like that was like. I mean, I've only
You
been
went
to a
outside.
handful of weddings, but yeah, I really liked. I want to be outside like that. Area was fire. I liked the pace, how quick like all the vows and shit was. It felt so fast. Or like the whole marriage ceremony itself was pretty fast, which I liked a lot. Being a spectator, maybe for my own wedding, I wouldn't like it being that fast. But
Mm.
I like their orchard thing. They like planted an orchard for symbolism. I thought that was cute.
Me and me and
Oh
Isabella,
yeah, oh yeah.
for
Let's
those who
tell
don't
about
know,
this.
we kept making jokes that like we just have this joke like I don't even know like we were just
Let's
saying
just
like
run
oh
through
they
the
played
whole
an
thing.
orchard.
Let's just run the whole
Yeah,
thing.
so they were playing an orchard, right? And I whispered in Isabel's ear, and I was like, at our wedding, we're gonna plant a fucking tree.
Yeah, and you
And
guys told me
like
that,
one of them,
and I'm gonna plant a
and then
fucking
Cam.
forest. And then Isabella said like, "Well, I'm gonna burn down a forest and then be the sole reason the ecosystem lives by replanting the whole forest again." That was a pretty funny moment from the wedding.
Yeah, it is. But I like the orchid thing. I think that's really cool. They did plant like an entire flower. It's gonna be really sad when that flower dies in like 2 weeks.
I know. I thought about that too. I mean, that flower's not gonna live that long. They're like, this is gonna symbolize your love, and I was just thinking, like, what are they gonna do when it just dies? I'd feel some type of way.
I think if I was like to own that venue, I would actually do the tree idea. And every single person that gets married there gets their tree, and they
Yeah.
can come visit that tree like in 50 years when it's like a tree. Do you know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
think that's a cool idea.
Except if I were to do it, I would want mine to feel more special. Like, I wouldn't want to know that everyone else also did a
Your kind
tree.
of tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
I don't
sense.
know.
That makes sense. I had like a one of those moments yesterday where I just felt so stupid. It was
You
during
have
the
those often or
vows.
anything?
I do have those often.
No,
But I
I'm
felt
just
really
messing with
stupid.
you.
So I've always like I never thought about like why the ring of a marriage is like ever important. I kind of thought it was like the societal standard. But the pastor was like, yeah, this ring has like no ends, and that's why it like symbolizes like a never-ending like
Oh.
relationship because it has no beginning and no end. And I was like, it just blew my mind. I'm like, bro, that sounds like that's like so simple and so like nice. And I was sitting there like I never thought about a ring like that.
That was a fire line.
Oh,
I never thought about that either.
dude, the first dude that did that move with the ring was the smoothest guy
Oh,
ever, bro.
yeah.
Like you're sitting somewhere like way back in the future, bro, and he just like puts together a piece of metal somehow, and he puts it on a
Yeah.
lady's finger, and he's like, "This means we're forever." Like,
Yeah, no,
like
that's
yeah,
tough. I know it's so tough, it made it like that for the rest of time.
for the rest of
Yeah.
time, it made the ring like that for the
Yeah, the way
rest of
marriages are,
time.
though. I wonder if that marriage even lasted, though. Probably not. Huh.
Yeah, I mean every year the marriage rate gets worse, right? We talked about this before. It's super sad.
Yep.
It's super.
Yeah, it's actually probably back then it probably did last. No internet or anything, so.
Yeah, it probably did less. Yeah. Oh, it's actually going back down.
Well, now it's only like
Wow.
49%.
It peaked in 1980, and now it's down
Oh.
by a large margin. Wow. Cool.
Wow,
Cool,
wow.
cool.
You want to give the.
Maybe
Here,
what'd you say?
you should answer this low key for the pod.
Okay.
Haas is with his girlfriend right now. Do you have any ETA on when the Haas wedding is?
Ooh. Well,
Without being
there's
obvious what
something
you're
that's
talking about right now?
there's something that has to happen first, and that is I can't be in this area that I'm in currently. So when I can set up that, then that can happen. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So as soon as I'm like good enough to not, as soon as I'm good enough to do, as soon as I'm good enough to do HadsChat in another room is when that can happen.
Oh, okay.
So that's yeah, that just makes the most sense in my head, like from a linear standpoint of progression. So
All right.
yeah,
Bet
so
that.
that's yeah. So that can be 2 years, probably.
Wow.
But when you have your own place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that makes most sense for me. Like that like is like a perfect like that happens. You move into your place, and then like your like official stage 3 of life starts. I would say.
She's definitely listening and know
So,
what you're talking about.
so it's never happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna get mom to build a basement.
Dude,
I don't
Dig
know
out
who
the
would
hole.
do that.
spoiled
That'd
ass
be really
kid.
lame. Yeah.
Spoiled as
Oh,
fuck.
dude.
All right,
Feels so bad. Yeah.
we can end now.
Yeah.
Hey, what feels bad there? We're saying.
Oh, it just feels bad for Cam's little brother because Cam gets the basement.
Oh yeah.
He gets nothing.
Might be the favorite kid, son. All right,
That's
shout
facts.
outs for this week. I gotta find it. I think Cliff tweeted it out.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you gotta tweet it out again, bro. You better tweet it out, bro.
Yeah, I know I'm bad. Cliff tweeted it. Yeah, if you want to be shouted out at the end of the next episode, retweet this episode's tweet on my Twitter at CamHatchin. Haas just retweeted it. Right, you always do that. Or someone did. Was that you? You always do this when they're in the middle of the freaking pod. Haas will tweet it. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, yeah. Alright, so this week's shout outs are Cliff and Josh Hartzler and Jackson Reed. If you really want to support the pod, there's a link in the description.
Wait, so when you say he's retweeting it or tweeting it, what does that mean?
I
Means
didn't,
Cam didn't tweet
I didn't
it.
tweet it, so Cliff said, here, I'll tweet it for you, and tagged me and added the episode link.
Oh, and then Josh sees that?
Well, yeah, because I retweeted it, and then Josh saw it from my retweet.
Damn. So if you didn't retweet it, Josh would have lost his streak, is what you're saying.
Nah, he probably would have tweeted it himself, because the one before that, Josh tweeted out.
Interesting.
So you can go both ways. But, alright, you guys have anything to say? Let's beat whatever that game is now.
Unchained time.
Unchained
Or
time.
chained.
Or
Chained.
actually chained.
Chained
yeah.
together. Alright.
Have a good week, guys.